everyone, my name is Zamber. Thank you guys so much for clicking on this video and deciding to watch with me. Today we are back with more My Hero Academia. We are watching Season 5, Episode 19, More of a Hero Than Anyone. I almost slipped out there, but I recovered. I'm very excited. I actually took a little bit of a break from watching My Hero. Wasn't anything in particular. My life just got a little crazy. I've got this boot. I don't know if you can see it, but it's there. It's really hard to kick my leg up, but it's present. So it's I haven't felt like watching anything for a little bit. So I am glad to be back. I'm glad to be working. I'm just better. So I am hyped. Hope you guys are as well. Please keep in mind to go support the official release of My Hero Academia over on Funimation. It's also the best place to watch the English dub as well. And if you guys like my content and want to support the channel, check out my Patreon page. Link down in the description below to get access to the full-timer reactions over there. But without further ado, let's get started.
Our work study took up the entire winter break. Still, it felt like it was over in a flash. And then the third term began. Our first year, UA seemed like it'd flown by.
Wow.
And suddenly, there were just 3 months left.
Oh my gosh, we're almost done with our first year. Gosh.
Mr. Aizawa, please report to the staff room immediately.
Oh? Why? Okay.
Can't you make this thing go any faster?
Enough already. Relax.
What the fuck? I'm sorry, when President Mike looks serious like that, I'm immediately concerned.
I bet Mr. Tsukauchi and the others have just got it wrong.
What? Okay, what the fuck?
No more humans whose bodies have been radically bioengineered to withstand multiple quirks. However, they're not living humans.
They're marionettes with no will of their own. Or at least that's what we thought.
What?
Gran
Huh?
Torino, we skipped our classes to come here. So let's get to the point, shall we?
Ooh, I like his
Aizawa?
eyebrow twitching.
Calm down,
We have to provide background and be thorough. Or else what you're about to hear might be too much to bear.
I don't like where this is going.
It's sophisticated. So it took us a long time to figure out
Oh,
what
warp dude!
We've combined a bunch of quirk factors, a base with others added to form a single new quirk. We've identified the factor that served as the base.
Yeah, Kurogiri, yeah!
Turns out, it belonged to a kid you were quite familiar with in your UA days. A young boy who lost his life way too soon while working to save others.
You cannot be for real. Oh my god, you for real. No, you for fake. No, you for real.
When Oboro Shirakumo died, he and I were doing our work study together. He got caught in a collapsing building.
Oh, God!
There 1 second and gone the next. He dreamed of the 3 of us starting an agency, but died right after sharing those plans with us.
Oh!
Kurogiri is a kind of gnome. And there's a high probability that the base of his quirks was adapted by using Oboro Shirakumo's remains.
You
Wow!
remember what they used to call us? Class A's 3 dumb egos. This doesn't make any damn sense!
Do you want to know why we often attack UA? It's simple, really. Where else can one find such a concentration of outstanding quirks? A rather logical strategic move, don't you think?
Oh, wow.
You still haven't explained why you brought us here. Do you think our connection will lead to a miracle? You've been watching too many movies.
Miracles do happen, and they often lead to possibilities.
Huh?
Take the Nomu that Endeavor defeated in Kyushu. The report says it had a distinct personality, and that it displayed a hyperfixation.
Yeah,
on
and I
its
mean,
fibers.
of all people to have a connection and try to do this, Aizawa's the perfect person. Because he has his quirk, you know? So Kurogiri couldn't use it. So I think it's actually really smart. Even if it's just a long shot, I still think that's really smart to do. Especially because we have Aizawa. I mean, of course, yeah, you could just bring Aizawa in and someone else could try and talk to him. But it's literally Aizawa. He has that quirk and he has a connection to this person. It's just, why not? This is awkward.
He's awake.
Go ahead and start.
What's this? What an unexpected guest. I don't think we've met since the UA raid.
Looks like you guys got it wrong after all. This freak is nothing like our old friend Shirakumo.
How is Tomura Shigaraki doing? He hasn't been captured, has he? I don't know. I see. What a shame.
Are you concerned about Shigaraki?
Indeed, it's my duty to look after him.
That's a lame duty, if you ask me. Who would ever want to have to take care of that gloomy little punk all day long?
Oh.
Don't you remember?
I was always hesitating. I didn't have a heart like you.
Shota Aizawa, huh? Hi, I'm Shirakumo. So nice to meet you, Shota buddy. Shota, the cafeteria seats are gonna fill up. Come on! I'll lend you my goggles. They'll hide and protect your eyes so you can get in close.
Oh.
Check it out, now we match.
Despite the fact that a single misstep would mean your death.
Oh.
You know, Yamada and I are teachers now. I've been incredibly strict with my students.
Word on the street is you expel quite a few of them.
Maybe, but only on paper.
The authority to expel and re-enroll them?
Oh.
Yes, sir. Sacrifice for others is different than throwing your life away. When these naive kids get the two mixed up, I can expel them, give them a little death so they'll learn. Then
Oh.
that way they know what's at stake and they'll strive to reach even higher.
Okay.
I urge you to authorize it, sir.
I like that, yeah.
Do you know why I did it? I didn't want them to make the same fatal mistake you did. I didn't want them to become heroes who devalue their own lives in the name of empty justice.
I wanted them to be like you.
I wanted to shape them into heroes who motivate and inspire. Shirakumo!
If you're in there, if there's any trace of my breath left at all,
The three of us, we can still do it.
Damn.
we can be heroes.
Tell me, the monster who did this to you, where'd they take you to mess with your brain?
I don't.
Oh.
Damn it, talk to us!
Answer the question, Shirakumo!
The three of us were in class 2A together at
Oh
UA
my
High
gosh,
School.
this is crazy.
We become heroes together! You're over us, Shirakumo!
Is he just gonna die? Oh boy. Oh.
I am Kurogiri, the protector of Tomura Shigaraki.
Well, that sucks.
Nothing you're saying makes any sense to me.
Uh-oh. Oh!
His brainwaves, fight!
I mean, there's three of us after all. So even if one of us slips up, there's no doubt the other two will always have his back.
Stop! I'm gonna cry.
Hospital.
Hey!
Oh my gosh.
That's enough. You did well.
Hey, are you guys okay?
They're a bit dry, but no big deal.
Aizawa.
You said
Oh.
hospital. It seemed like we were close to getting something more specific.
Yeah. Have to come back again, honestly.
I made you reopen painful wounds, but trust me, something good has come out of it.
I'm just hoping
That's a cool
to
shot.
see some progress.
Hmm.
Right then. I'd better send this up the chain. Hospital. Even if that alone doesn't tell us much, it gives us a place to start at least.
Yeah.
A human with his ego still perfectly intact, who possesses unlimited power. The ultimate being whom All For One and I have sought all this time. My masterpiece. Excellent Tomura Shigaraki. You're coming along nicely. Better than I ever imagined.
Oh. Oh. Oh, no. Huh. All right, so I was not expecting to come back to such a intense, dark kind of episode. I wouldn't say it's like the darkest episode or anything, but like it's the reality of the hero work that hits you. We see all of these fun, goofy, we did it episodes, and it's awesome, but there is the reality that some people don't make it out. People die. It's a scary field. These superhuman quirks can just make anyone feel so invincible. And one slip up, I mean, while you're holding a building, means death. So it's interesting. And just sad. I really feel for Aizawa and Mike. I think it's really hard to lose a friend, especially before you even get a chance to try to accomplish your dreams. And I think for someone like Aizawa, obviously, as we saw, they take that to heart and it shapes them for the rest of their lives. Where, of course, I'm sure Mike had his own struggles and such after. But I think for Aizawa, he just saw the reality of it. This very bright, positive light in his world. And having to basically watch that friend die in front of his eyes. There's so many feelings that go with that. The regret of not being next to him. The regret of not being able to save your friend. The just sheer distress of maybe not, maybe you could have said something different, or you could have been over there and done that, what have you. Maybe if you made a different call, like all those things just rush through your head and they haunt you for quite a while. I am glad that it seems like Aizawa has, at least at this point as an adult, realized that it is important to always be focused on what you're doing and to be alert and understand the severity of the hero work that you're doing, that there is no room for mistakes. You need to be on, you need to be perfect. If you are not like 100% in it, then you need to get out. Like, you will die or end up hurting someone else. And so I love it. I think that's really important. And I like that we got more insight into Aizawa. I like that we also talked about the expulsion. Because, like, we ourselves learned that in season 1. They're like, oh god, he'll expel you. But then, like, he didn't expel anyone, So it was kind of weird. But then to find out, like, I expel them, but then I re-enroll them. It's really funny, but I like his reasoning. He's like, it's as close to death as I can get them. A little taste of death that, like, I could lose all of this. I could lose this. And understanding how important this is to them, or maybe they don't even want to come back in. So, I enjoy that. I think that's actually really good. Yes, of course, like, it's on your record, looks bad, what have you, whatever. Like, they all have points, but to understand the severity of screwing up and not taking this seriously. Because as we saw, like, Class 1A, they all got through. They all made it. Maybe with a little by Aizawa, but all of them made it through because they all proved that they wanted to be here and that they could take this seriously. So, I love it. I think that's really cool. I think sometimes the scare tactic is enough to kind of get people on the right track. Do I think the actual, like, prison show where they bait children to prison is good? No, I think that's bad. Scare tactics maybe aren't always the best, but I think in this case, it matters. Because this is, like, a bajillion times serious. You are signing up to be a hero, so you need to be a hero. You need to be the one to shine through. Always be there, protect people, protect yourself, and every other hero around you. So, I think that's really cool. Along with all of that, though, we have Kurogiri, who is caught, which is awesome. It seems like, yeah, the body was no longer there. It's just the black smog kind of thing. But even at the end, we were starting to see that face come back. And so I don't know if there is a body still under there, or if maybe like the smog-esque would turn back into a face. I don't know. But I really like that we talked about this and did this. I'm sure it will become more important. And it is good because they no longer have their warp gate, which is awesome. Like, that's such a terrible quirk for them to have. For, like, you know, the good guys. Because he can warp wherever he wants to, which is not good for us. So it's interesting. I'm certainly curious to see if maybe this person can recover. Obros, I think was the name, right? Obros? If they can find their way back. It's interesting to know that they are Nomu, technically. Because we have seen an intelligent Nomu, but Kurogiri is certainly the most intelligent of the ones we've seen, I would say. So I really liked it. It was very emotionally moving. It certainly got me thinking and curious about what's going on. And of course, we finally got to see that doctor more. I think we had a snippet of them some other point in the series, but I know for sure we saw them in the second movie. So, interesting, we finally get to see this doctor. It's been so long. It's honestly ridiculous how long it's been. But I'm really hyped to see the rest of this season. I'm definitely curious to write it out and see where we're gonna go and just how intense things are going to get, you know? It'll be interesting for sure, but I love My Hero Academia. I think it's amazing. It is such a fun show. It can be the highest of highs. It can give you the lowest of crying baby feelings, and it can just make you at points. So I love it. I think it's a great show. I think it's a really fun atmosphere, because I think it's really enjoyable to be like, what would my quirk be? You know? So, honestly, super fun. I had a great time watching this episode. So, thank you guys so much for watching. It means so much to me. Please remember, if you like this, to like, share, subscribe, all that fun jazz. And, of course, guys, comment down below. Let me know what you guys thought about the episode, and I'll see you all later. Bye!